Hello and welcome back to Replay News. As always, I'm your host Ryan, and this week we'll be recapping the top 5 news stories from the world of gaming collected over the past 7 days. Animal Crossing New Horizons is topping UK box sales charts. Nintendo's latest Switch exclusive is outselling the much anticipated multi-platform Doom Eternal. To add insult to injury, Doom has been on sale for longer than the cutesy Nintendo exclusive. Animal Crossing is the second biggest launch in the UK Switch store, just falling short of Pokemon Sword and Shield. However, if you count the Pokemon versions separately, the new Animal Crossing takes the top spot. Niantic are changing Pokemon Go to help combat the coronavirus as more places enter lockdown. The in-game store is now offering 100 Pokeballs for the low price of 1 Pokecoin. A similar bundle for the same price is available for incense. However, these bundles will end today and new ones will be replacing them. XP in Stardust has been tripled for your first catch of the day, encouraging players to log in even if they're not leaving their homes. Landon Montgomery, co-founder of Gearbox Software, died this week. The news was broken by Gearbox Twitter page in a post that read, "In our earliest years, Landon played a big role in helping us set our path. We will always be thankful and remember him for being part of our lives. During this trying time, our thoughts, support and affection are with those closest to him." The cause of Landon's death is yet unknown. Montgomery touched many people's beloved and favourite franchises in his life, from his work on Half-Life, Halo and Borderlands to say a few. PlayStation has announced that game download times will be somewhat slower or delayed throughout Europe. A Sony statement said, "We believe it is important to do our part to address internet stability concerns as an unprecedented number of people are practicing social distancing and becoming more reliant on internet access." The US will be getting a similar treatment as PlayStation followed up later in the week with this statement. "Beginning today, we will take similar measures in the United States and will continue to take appropriate action to do our part to ensure internet stability as this unprecedented situation continues to evolve." A Just Giving page has been started in an attempt to save the National Video Game Museum. The campaign is trying to raise £80,000 to keep the much beloved museum running after the country comes out of lockdown. The institution is important in building a video game culture in the United Kingdom. Just last month, Nintendo legend Masayuki Yomura, a man Eurogamer described as the man who made the NES, gave a talk about his work on the Famicom. If you would like to donate to the Just Giving page, it will be linked in the description below. Right, well that about does it for this week's episode of Replay News. First of all, we'd like to say it's definitely worth donating to that Just Giving page for the National Video Game Museum. It means an awful lot to a lot of people, so it'd be really great if you could spare a couple of quid just to throw it their way. They're only 20% of the way to their target at the moment, last time I checked anyway. Second of all, there's going to be no XP cast this week. That's just because Jack and I don't have the time to sort of sit down and record with uni and college deadlines coming up, but it'll definitely be back next week. Lastly, we'd like to dedicate this episode of Replay News to the life and career of Landon Montgomery. He did an awful lot for the industry that we care so much about here at XP Point. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and as always, stay safe.